everybody. Welcome to Bad Science Sunday, where we take a comedic approach to debunking science misinformation on the internet. And tonight we have from In Time, Nicholas Lamar Suter.
Hello, hello. Oh, I got thank you very much. Glad I could be here. It was touch and go there for a few minutes, but we're good.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second. But
Uh,
real quick, if there's anybody who has no idea who you are, what's the elevator pitch?
my name is Nick Suter. I am a writer, educator, and I host and run In Time, which is an independent news show. We try to dissect how mainstream media is going through various stories and then what they sort of mean long term and put them into a bigger context. So it's youtube.com/In Time Show. I hope you guys will check it out.
Absolutely. And Nick had a bit of trouble today. He almost didn't make our show.
I
First, I was inclined to believe that he was trying to get away with something
No,
weird.
no, no, I would never. Okay,
Yeah,
I
you
would
would.
first of all, no, I wouldn't.
I just
Can I
stick Titan
get
on
mod
him.
privileges? Okay, yeah. Well, Titan was a huge help. So, okay, so something that just like I think everybody should know, and it's important to me. Hygiene is important. So I clip my toenails once a year, whether they need it or not. And it's been a long couple of it's just things have come up. So I've actually missed a couple of years, and it turned out my toenail clipper couldn't really go through it. So I needed to get what was called a Caterpillar C17 hydraulic pruning shears, which apparently can go through a 3-inch diameter, is that circumference or diameter branch, and could actually cut the toenails. So I go to Home Depot, and unfortunately, I got there just as ice was raiding the place. And I mean, and I told them, I said, I've got a show. Do you know what Maya's going to do to me? And I had to think for a minute. I was like, what would be worse, having to tell Maya that I can't do the show, or making a break for it and seeing if I can escape ice? I decided to be a good, and
They knocked you
they
out, didn't they?
yeah, so they held me and then told me that they were going to deport me to Palau,
Ah,
which was strange. I just don't know how Palau came into the mix, but that was where they
neither do
decided.
they.
Um, no, no, they thought I was from Palau. They were going to send me to Somalia, which was really
Oh,
unfortunate.
well, that
Yeah.
makes more
So
sense.
so I decide, okay, well, I've got this giant toenail. Can I pick the lock with it? And I couldn't. But you then told Titan, which really changed everything. He sent me a cake with a blowtorch baked into it. Now, I would have thought, I mean, typically you put like a nail file in there, but it turns out that a blowtorch is much faster at cutting through ice agents. So I got out and just started, I busted my way out of the place. And long story short, I can't guarantee that you're not going to hear like sirens and police and all this other stuff as we get. But that is what I went through to get to your show. And I would like to thank Titan for the blowtorch. It was very helpful. Obviously, the cake was really well done. He took some time with that cake. I mean, that was he didn't. Normally, if you're going to bust somebody out of prison, I think Entenmann's is fine. I don't think you need to. But he actually decided to get like really just make. There was 2 layers. It was a nice buttercream. It had raspberry in it. It was spectacular. So I'd just like to thank Titan for, and I did
It's
stop
amazing that he got
the
that through
brutality too.
cops.
Yeah, I don't listen. It's Titan. I don't know how he did it. I probably don't want to know how he did it when it comes to Titan. I just assume there's some questions best left unanswered. So
Mm,
that was my experience today, and all of that to be here on this show with you.
believable.
I didn't see that coming. Also, Titan bakes cakes quickly. It sounds like all of that occurred in like a
An
last like
Yeah,
hour,
a
I
couple
know.
yeah.
of hours.
Yeah, it was amazing that he could make a homemade cake so quickly. I'm a little curious how you put the blowtorch into the cake because I think it looked like it was baked into it. And the
Yeah,
problem I would assume you've got is that you don't want to cook a blowtorch
in
because
an oven.
it might detonate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would think, but it might be. I mean, he's a smart guy, so he probably looked up like what's the ignition temperature of acetylene or whatever it uses, and
Well, no, he got the superpowers and that atheist deal with the devil that you make when you come out of religion. So,
that could be
you
the
know.
case. I mean, there's any number of ways he could have done it. It was genuinely impressive. Thank you so much uh, for getting him to force me to come on the show. I mean, to have him rescue me so I could come on the show. I appreciate you doing that. Obviously, once Titan got involved, things got much more serious.
No, I'm with Royce now. Cake. And for $2, Jester says, "Damn it, Nick! What did you do now?"
I,
None of the problems starting the show today were my fault. None of them. I just want to make that crystal clear. Um,
Mm-hmm. Hashtag blame Nick.
no. I've had a bad day. Okay, the
Yeah.
ice thing, the toenail thing. I still didn't get it clipped.
Right. Look,
Um,
personal
I,
problems.
I guess next year.
Oh,
yeah.
Titan says that when you back up your chair, your mic goes wonky. So, yeah, I was wondering, like,
Oh,
there's a couple of times when you were underwater. And so I'm looking at my thing now, and
oh,
apparently
Okay.
I am on Wi-Fi. So I do need to
that's interesting. Okay.
do something with that. But yeah, there were a couple of times when I don't know, to me at least, you sounded like you're underwater. And it has not gone unnoticed by the chat. So
All
um,
right. Well, I will
thanks,
try to stay. I
Titan.
will try
He's
to
just
stay up. Yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah, Titan's solving all the problems
all
today.
kinds of
I'm
problems. Yeah.
so delighted.
Thanks, Titan.
Yeah, thank you.
All
Yeah,
right.
buddy.
So what do we have to Bandy?
Hello.
Are
Yeah.
you? Oh, wait a minute. Nick is offline. Oh, you know what? That's because Nick couldn't get in. I thought he was fucking with me again, and okay,
Yes.
I
I,
gotta
I can hear
replace
you. I don't
you.
know if the audience can hear you.
Again,
Okay,
this
there
is
we go.
not my fault. Not my fault. I swear to God.
Uh huh. I had to
hmm
send him a different link, so he wasn't in the original. Whatever. Um, we're all here now.
I love all the people who think this is easy. Like, oh, this is Eve Mux, which is one of the easier softwares. It's still you need to know what you're doing, which is why none
You
of us
do,
get it to
yeah.
work.
And everybody
Yeah.
asked me, they're like, "Oh, what's EV Mux like? Do you like it?" And I'm like,
And
"It's great for what it's great for. It's great for what it's good for, and then there's everything else."
Yeah.
But okay, you know what? I'm gonna go check on my router just so we don't have expected issues that we've been having every other fucking week. In the meantime, Vandy, I don't think Nick knows about Bedell.
it's no. Well, that's going to be. You're going to enjoy this. This is
Yeah,
this is a
yeah, yeah.
this is a clusterfuck. So yeah. So we're covering our friend Bedell. The name of the video. I don't think I even got to this part when I was watching. Is Yakub's creation and the sun World War III, which I mean, just those things shouldn't go together. Um,
But
yeah.
oh, so Bedell's a Moorish American. Are you familiar with the Moors, Nick?
I am not.
Oh goodness. All right.
It it's they're a flavor of like sovereign citizens,
Oh,
but
good.
with their own
Somewhat. If you think
national.
Savset,
Yeah,
yeah, many of them are Moors. They're not a flavor. They're actually a religion. So, and they're actually a flavor of what do you call it? Um, Nation of Islam. They're like
yeah.
I believe.
Oh, Moorish. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
more.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. That I am familiar with. I didn't realize that there was a Moorish population in the United States, but yeah,
Oh, we're watching one. He's
oh,
so. Did
okay.
you already say the title?
I did say the title. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
don't
have
Yeah.
not.
understand it. If somebody could translate it into English, I
Yeah.
understand World War III. So I understand three letters in the entire title.
Okay. So, fun fact, chat. Nick has never heard of the sun. So there's that.
Well,
Uh,
I have heard of the sun, but I assumed that in this case he was being metaphorical.
I don't think so. So Yakub
Okay.
is
No, no.
an ancient black scientist who invented white people,
Hmm.
um,
Oh,
and also blew up the moon and like sent half of it and into the Earth. And they're
We are
like,
half of it. Yeah, yeah. We
yeah,
are no, we are half of it. The other half, Vandy.
the other I is the other half hollow and now the Death Star? I mean,
No,
depending
the
on
other.
Mars, I can't
You got to pay
remember
more
my
attention when people talk. The other half is the Milky Way.
right. There we go. So it all makes perfect sense.
Hmm.
This is all accurate scientific history from our
So,
friend
he's
Zach.
Moorish, and he
mhm,
celebrates a man who invented white people.
yes,
Yeah, Big Head Yakub.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Each their
Um,
see,
own.
yeah. I mean, it just, yeah. I mean, Yakub. He, you're you all were, thought experiment that came to fruition,
that that was tampered
and
with and went horribly wrong, and
yeah,
moving
you
on
went
now.
horribly wrong. You started, like turning on black people and enslaving us. Like, who the fuck does that?
And
yeah.
you can't put the genie back in the bottle, so I guess we're
Exactly,
yeah, okay.
exactly.
All right, I think
So
I'm
we
getting there.
are to be enslaved for 6,000 years, but Bedell is going to explain how that is about to end.
Yeah. And that's everybody in the comments was
And he's
like,
gonna have BB do it?
You,
yeah.
no, he's going to explain, and you're going to
No,
watch as he
no, I
explains.
was asking if he was gonna have BB explain it, because
Oh,
BB's up there. I was like,
actually,
if
so
BB
Vandy,
okay.
I know I said I wanted to start at this point, and thank you for like listening to anything I said. But I want to go back more to the beginning because, like, as I was going over it for the video today, I started at the receipts because, you know, as we do. But rather than me explain what the fuck he's talking about, I think we should let him do it.
Okay.
That way I look less crazy.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's valid because there's no way to explain this in a way that doesn't feel like you're straw manning the position. The-
Yeah, seriously.
so, well, because here's what I was
Wow,
going to do.
okay.
Yeah.
I was going to flip. I was going to flip, and I was going to show this.
Oh,
This
no,
is
this is helpful.
yeah.
This is Yakub.
This is your cube, and you may be saying, "Oh,
Nick, he created you.
this is a joke,
That's
right?"
what I've been told.
Um, but if we go back
Oh,
and we
great
go
his
to the
dad.
beginning of geopolitical context here, we're gonna.
We definitely in that time.
This is
Oh,
the graphic that we're starting with.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. So yeah, he's not a fan of Trump. So there's that.
yeah,
Um, yeah, just yeah. Lots of information
How
tonight.
many subs does this guy have?
yeah. I didn't finish
You
doing
didn't
this.
do that? Oh no.
No, because I did the title
Oh,
and then you came back. Bedell has almost 92,000 subscribers, and this video from 4 months ago has almost 60,000 views, which is pretty good conversion.
Nick, how many subs do you have?
we thank you all for watching. It's been nice. I appreciate being here and I'm being invited. I think I'm done now. I'm gonna
That's
go
not
hide
how
my
this works,
suckers
buddy.
for a week.
No,
We
everybody,
just
I want to
yeah,
thank everybody. And if you don't know about Nick and In Time, come over. We have a lot of fun. Nick just hit 5,000 subs.
we did.
Really excited. He's been at 4,980 something for like a
Yeah,
month.
yeah. It's YouTube's been upset with us.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So
oh dear
so this
Lord.
guy is way
So
more than you.
yeah, just a little bit. Far more than me, like, like
Yeah.
orders of magnitude.
Yeah.
But Sandring is back, and we actually hope the Sandring ring in his 21st birthday to last week.
Yeah. 'Cause-
His 21st, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
he assured us that it was 21 years.
Oh, yeah, no,
Seems-
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did, and I'm sure that he and I will have a delightful time at the ice facility. So I'm not going to start poking holes in other people's stories. That's for sure. I am not a hole poker. That
I mean that
Apparently, neither is Trump.
that could have come out. That could be interpreted wrong. So I think
I mean, like,
best
I
to
see
move on.
nothing wrong.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And the Sandring is your co-host, right?
Yes, he is. Is entering as in Time's co-host. We also have a show called Downtime, and Commander Lance McMillan co-hosts that. And we have on guests, and we also just sort of do hot takes on all sorts of whatever's going on. The one we're looking at right now is Marjorie Taylor Greene having her come to Jesus moment. She is apologizing for all the times that she has said that people there should be violence in politics. All the violence needs to end. She was on CNN getting roasted. I was impressed by the CNN interview because they didn't let her get away with shit. She's just like, so many people have called for violence. So like, with all due respect, you've called for violence a
You.
great many times. And she goes, yes.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of reflection about that. And she goes, and I was very wrong. And I was just like, wait, did she just say on air she was wrong? And she was like, the tone in this country has to change. And I played a very big part in the tone being what it is today. And I am very sorry for that. She said that
I don't
on
know what I'm
CNN
supposed.
today. I don't
I don't
know.
know
I
what I'm
don't
supposed to do
know.
with
I
that.
don't. Well,
Right.
I think.
That's where I am. I mean, part of me is just like, you know what? I'll take anything. Um, because I mean, credit where it's due. She saw PDF file or not that, and she chose not that, which is admirable. But like, she's such a rancid bitch.
Oh, we got and listen because what we do is we break down the media, right? So one of the things that we've done is we've got the footage of what she posted right after. I somebody correct me. Where were the two? The man wanted to kill 27 state representatives. He killed one, injured the wife of
Minnesota, I
another.
think.
Minnesota. Thank you. That's
Oh
correct.
yeah, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
So right after that Minnesota thing, she posted on X, Twitter, whatever, her with a semi-automatic rifle aimed down range. She's on one knee and she's like doing this thing, and she's got camo on, and she's doing all that, talking about her Second Amendment rights. So
Hmm.
I'm sitting there going like, this is one of the things that we on our show will discuss. And as Andring, who is a conservative. But he's a conservative. He has disavowed the Republican Party for a number of years now.
Yeah, you know what?
And
And I say to people all the time, I have conservative friends,
yeah,
and I think we need to remember that there's a new like there are fascists calling them conservative, and I've been trying to hold people accountable for. I mean, and I know definitions change, but we can't allow people to tell us what they are because bigots will never self ID. Um, so you can't just say you're a feminist, J.K. Rowling, when you're acting like a
yeah,
goddamn bigot, you know? Um, and I actually, feminist is the one that I hold people to the most because bigots like to call themselves feminist. And I'm like, no, if you're using misandric tropes to prop up women, you are not a friend to the movement. You're damaging. And don't say, oh, well, there are some bad feminists. No, they're bigots and they're not allowed in the movement. Like, you can't, there's got to be a standard. And
yeah,
pushing men down isn't helpful to us. I want men to be, yeah, yeah, no, like, let men have all of the things, because there's no reason I shouldn't have those things too. None. So if we're on the like, same page, okay, well, the men have fair wages, the men have, health care, the men have, rights. There's no reason women shouldn't have all that. Why? Why would you want to knock a man down? Feminism is equality of the sexes based on pushing women up to par with men. If you are not doing that, you are not a feminist. If you hate white men, if you hate all men, you're not a feminist. Stop giving them that. Just, well, they want to call themselves that. I'm like, no, you guys have to understand the difference between being LGBT and being a goddamn bigot. You can't tell me who I'm attracted to. You can't tell me how I identify inside. You can tell me if I'm acting a bitch. If that's a label I don't get to, like, push away. Like, I either meet the criteria for it or I don't. Um, So yeah, it's whatever. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but uh, I'm sorry. We pushed up on something that was kind of a pedo.
I think it's an important, and it's actually extraordinarily important as well too, because we were talking about the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing, and the question is
She's a
how much
bitch. She doesn't get it to get out of that.
how much do you let her, now that she's sitting here saying, and she's talking like, if you didn't know who she was, if you changed her voice and you just listened to what she said on CNN today, she
Hmm.
would sound like a centrist left congressman.
Hmm.
Which
It was
is
insane. She was just like, we have to work together, or else this whole country's going to collapse. And it's not about bullying each other. And she's claimed to own it and all that.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I agree with all those
uh,
things. However, I'm never forgetting the time that she like just looked the camera in the eye and said, I am a Christian nationalist." Like proudly.
oh God.
That doesn't go away.
I remember that now. Jesus, yeah, no,
God.
that doesn't go away.
Like, Jesus Christ, bitch.
So it's basically what she's saying is she wants everybody
To get
alive
off
to
her
die.
ass.
She wants everybody who's alive today to die.
Hmm.
wait,
And
that makes
most,
her a supervillain.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like when she comes up and says, "I'm a Christian nationalist," I'm just like, "Oh well, hi, you have a good day too." Um,
Oh, yeah, but we were talking about misandering, and
yeah.
if you could just like stop letting him talk about economics in the show. Like, God damn, my brain you give me brain injury. But and I did say this to him last week. So like I'm not talking about him in front of his face behind his back.
Oh well, and
Um
he's
but he
he's right here.
reminds me of
So
my conservative friends. So like I know I'm very vocal in the chat when he gets started, but he reminds me a lot of my conservative friends. And again, there's a difference between traditional Republicans where we used to be able to talk about, well, what should the, maximum tax be, or, I don't know. I don't remember them fighting about human rights, like maybe gay marriage, but they got over that pretty quick. And, I thought we were on the same page until Trump came. Um, and then there's like fascist and Christo fascist and white nationalist. And I can't, they're different. They're different. And I think it's important to recognize that, especially since there are people we're going to be fighting, and it's just not advantageous to fight every conservative. But certainly Marjorie Taylor Greene, because fuck that bitch. Anyways, Sandra gonna be dropping dubs in the chat. And for $20, the Sandring says, I can't take seriously any show that features Nick or a Sandring. That is fair. That is fair. Nor should you,
self
sir.
awareness, self
Yeah.
awareness. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
I
Nick.
don't
I
take
cut you
any.
off.
I don't take any show seriously that features me. So
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. Those are facts. You really should have seen him on Kip derailing Kip's show last night. That was something to behold. And I did miss Al Trucker, who has been a proud cultist for 14 months. And Al Trucker says the science I
is
bad
bad.
the
I think
company is
is
bad.
when
The company is good.
that's what. Yeah.
Magnet pie hole. Pie high. Pull high? Magnet pull high?
I mean, I'd have to scroll up.
It's fine.
But I feel like did he cast a curse on you?
Like Becca like a high, Becca. I'll go with yes because it's funny. Thank you, Al.
Yeah. So far, we might be interrupting this guy in the middle of a sentence. Let me turn on the
Fuck
we're
it.
talking
captions.
about Worf.
Yeah, we're talking about Worf here,
Okay.
but like, it's so big that it smoothed it all out. So, yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Blueprint of the beginning of the end, right?
By the way, it doesn't matter that we started in the middle of a sentence. It's going to
No.
be as coherent as
Okay.
if you read it. Like my mom has tried to watch this show and she has a hard time following the people who respond to it. I'm like, Mom, there's nothing to follow. Like,
I'm delighted. I'm delighted that you decided to pick a guy so stupid that you said, "Who could possibly understand someone this?" Nick, we need to get Nick.
No, Nick.
Nicola,
No,
get.
I need you here because apparently there's going to be World War III, and Trump is and all the other nations something anti-Semitic tropes. We need you here to help us like flesh this out.
All right, all right. I'm excited
Yeah.
to be a part of this.
All right.
So we're going to get into the geopolitical aspects of it, right? And we're going to get into the aspects of Yakub's creation and how the coronal holes and these coronal mass ejections have the ability to manipulate everything that's connected to third density.
Okay. Bandy, how do coronal mass ejections
Well, at least this
penetrate
time
the
he sort
third
of said the
density?
word kind of right. Like he said coronal. Later
Yeah.
on, he definitely says criminal mass ejection, like 100%. So this video has something for everybody because he's talking about geopolitics, the messed up mythology of Yakub, and then just randomly decided to throw in astrophysics, which is, I guess, connected to Yakub.
Wait, where did you start? Where did you start?
I went back. I went back to 250.
You're at 2. No. I said 130.
Oh,
Way too
only
far.
120. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
too
went,
far. Like he's been dropping knowledge.
Okay,
and that we
I'm
haven't
sorry.
even.
When you gave it to me, you wanted.
Sorry.
Okay. This is 130.
130. Yeah. We're missing shit.
Okay.
Button and hit that notification bell.
Don't do it.
Today I'm going to be breaking down the international and geopolitical apparatus and how it coincides with the global ecological humanitarian crisis. Now, all this works in conjunction with the prophecy of Yakub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he said, I will create a people that will rule over you for 6,000 years, and the 6,000 years is up. So with that.
Yes, your time is up, you white devils.
Yeah.
So it's somebody else's time now. We don't know who that is. But you remember in the original. Okay, so God, was that a year and a half ago when we did the Yakub stream?
We've done 2 of them.
Very memorable.
We've done 2 of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, dates. Don't ask me to remember dates. I remember, so for the very first one, Jay and Nitty, Jay Pocket Locker and Nitty, both friends of the show, were on, and they had never heard of Yakub. And I was like, oh, shit, you're going to learn today. That was a fun stream. But it was not a Bad Science Sunday stream. It was just kind of like a precursor to.
Yeah, you're right. You covered, and I was watching rarely.
For you were like, what the fuck? Why is this not a bad site? How is this not a bad site? And I'm like, well, because it's covering a lot of stuff that we talk about, and people don't understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then we had Grayson back to talk about something that I didn't really understand. But it's always fun to have Grayson on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay, so
your girlfriend's here.
Yeah. So Yakub, Yakub invented white people, and the white people have ruled over everyone for the last 6,000 years. That's
apparently it was for a duration of 6,000 years, and so they've been a little fuzzy on the dates. Vidal here is now saying it was 1,000 years ago. So your time's about to be up, motherfuckers.
It's Yakub. I guess so. Yakub is descended from Ishmael.
No, he's like the black scientist that created the white people. Try to keep.
He's going to have to be. He's going to have to be descended from Ishmael.
That or he invented Ishmael. It really.
Ishmael. So okay. More would have to be if it's an Arabic religion, then it believes in the Old Testament, and that means everybody is descended from Abraham. all the Moors would be sons of Ishmael, all the Jews would be son of Isaac, and the principal argument between them is who gets ruled over for 6,000 years. So he is correct that there is a prophecy that they will be ruled over for 6,000 years. The Jews believe that it's the sons of Isaac, yes, the Isaac that will be ruled over, and the Moors say, no, that was corrected by the prophet Muhammad, who came and told us that that was Jewish trickery put into the Bible to
It's
mess
called
with people.
technology, Nick.
So I know it's not. I know it's not like bad religion Sunday. But I'm just asking because I have a feeling this is going to become relevant.
We apparently we did it with
So,
let's
Chester.
let's
so
let's
it says
let's hear. Yeah.
it says okay, it's rooted in Islam, founded by Noble Drew Ali in 1913 through the Moorish Science Temple of America. It teaches that African Americans are descendants of ancient Moors and that the community's national identity and Islamic faith were stripped away by slavery. The faith promotes personal da 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 da. Where did Yakub come from?
Yakub come from I think the so it originated in the writings of the Nation of Islam founder Wallace Fard Muhammad.
No. He's just speaking truth to power. Like the actual
Yeah.
Yakub.
Yeah.
Where did he come
Where
from?
was it? Where was he? Where was he?
The moon,
birthed
right?
in? And I don't mean a literal like immediate descendant of Abraham, but not Abraham.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah,
he's
he came from the
unless
moon.
he's an. He
I
came
don't
from
know.
what?
Like,
Oh, the
and
moon.
the
Okay,
thing is,
so he's
like,
not human.
there's supposed to be 24 scientists that preceded one another, and they each ruled over the Earth or creation. I think Yakub was the one that created the Earth, though.
Oh, all right. So, okay, so he's a god. All
And
right,
so, yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
And at the age of 6, he learned about Magnus, which probably explains a lot.
hmm hmm
Well,
All right.
what I find interesting is that I'm actually learning stuff about a troll from our last stream about the black sun magnets but anyways, please continue.
Oh no, yeah. He's so there's so many of them. There's like Nation of Islam's, Moorish Americans, 5%ers. There's two that I'm not thinking of right now, but yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, put the 6,000 years is up. It's
They did. The comments are full of that.
I'm sure.
up. Put that in the comments. Everybody in the comments put the 6,000 years is up because we in that time period right now.
In that time period,
Right? We
Right.
definitely in that time period because everything that you're seeing taking place right now is basically the blueprint of the beginning of the end. Right?
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get
real quick. Jester for $2 says, "Oh, going through the same hell as me." Rest in peace, Nick.
Yeah.
That toenail thing was more common than I thought. Thank you, Jester. I appreciate it.
into the geopolitical aspects of it, right? And we're going to get into the aspects of Yakub's creation and how the coronal holes in these coronal mass ejections have the ability to manipulate everything that's connected to third density.
Now, does that
Oh,
make
yeah.
any more sense given the context?
Well, obviously.
I really
Yeah.
hate to ask this
Well,
question.
no, your time is up. And we know this because of the coronal mass ejections that are penetrating the
Everything
third
connected
density.
to the third density.
Yeah.
What is the third density?
It's not a thing, okay? Like
Oh, okay, good.
I'm no there because sometimes there are terms that sort of sound similarly bullshitish that do mean something.
Yeah.
Second sound is very much a phenomenon that has a specific meaning in like condensed matter physics, for example. Third sound even has a slightly less universally agreed meaning. Third density, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of first density, second density. It could mean something, but this physicist has
Consider
never
the
heard
source, right?
of it. Yes, exactly. So I don't know what to do with that. I don't think any of us know what to do with that. Maybe
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if it.
maybe
Well,
you got density
I
and
mean,
destiny confused.
listen, if my third density is being penetrated, I'd really like to know about it. And it's just one of those things. I'm a little uncomfortable with the thought of this happening, and I have no idea.
Physics is hard.
It
Yeah.
is. Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna have our first episode of that next week. It'll be
Oh
great.
boy.
Stop
Nick,
thinking, Nick. It's your only hope. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I'm going to
that's
work
true.
on that.
Oh, real quick though, for $5.12, the sinister porpoise, and when you think of a sinister porpoise, think of the sinister porpoise. Says Nick has some of the most sinister moderators around. Fortunately, there's only one of them because they're all solipses. See last recursion joke. These are facts.
I love a good recursion joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like I said, human consciousness has the ability to manipulate physical matter. So the more you raise up in vibration, it's going to create this transmission from the sun that's going to manipulate.
Go on.
Well, no, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, so
Shaitan, right? Shaitan is a personification of the beast, who is also the Canaanite, who has the cursed genetics, right?
Okay. So
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm not really familiar with Shaitan.
I'm pretty sure that's another way of that it's like Satan. It's related to that. I don't know if
Google
it's a
knows.
perfect mapping, but I think it's like the same sort of
I think
idea. But
Oh no, it's
yeah.
a jinn.
I
It's
think-
a jinn. And
okay.
in Islam, Shaitan, also known as Satan or Iblis, is a jinn created from fire who was cast out of paradise for his arrogance and refusing to bow to Adam. He is the primary enemy of humanity, whose goal is to tempt humans into sinning and misguiding them away from Allah's path until the day of judgment. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That is
Yeah,
something
so it's-
Shaitan would do.
Well, and he's talking about revelations.
Yeah.
So
He's talking about a lot of things.
But here, wait.
I did not. I don't.
But yeah, right
I'm
now
not
it's
as
not
convinced of that as
he's
you
not
are.
a jinn. He's a Canaanite with cursed genetics.
What-
Yes.
Apparently, Yakub created him, and he came out the way he did because of the cursed genetics.
Wait, did the curse? Okay, so in his model, do the cursed genetics? Because like in a lot of racist evangelical senses, the mark of Cain, cursed genetics, those mean black people. In this context, does it mean white people, or does it mean?
I'm not
You may
sure
be-
what color Shaitan is in his head.
I mean,
Well, the Canaanites. The Canaanites were an evil people that God commanded to be destroyed, and were all wiped out by the Jews. So,
And then they respawn the next chapter.
it's Canaanite Part 2, the Revenge. But I want to go back on one thing. You said he's talking about a lot of things. In order to be talking about something, there has to be a subject to a sentence. And I'm not sure I've been able to pick up a subject in any. As a writer, I'm just criticizing your.
I see your point. He's talking about things in the way that somebody who waxes lyrically about the anatomy of hollow unicorns is talking about things.
What do you say?
Talking.
I'm sorry.
He's talking. Let's just agree he's talking.
He's talking. Those are all words.
Those are all words. They are being used. He's talking about anything I haven't been able.
Well, he's talking about Shaitan, who's a personification of the beast, who was also the Canaanite, who has the cursed genetics. He's a personification of the beast and the Canaanite who has the cursed genetics.
But if he's talking about every word in the sentence, then he's not talking about any words in the sentence. You can't have the entire sentence, every word. I mean, it's like pick one of his sentences. Every noun is the subject of that sentence.
Tell me I'm wrong. Groundbreaking work. Okay, he possibly deserves a Nobel Prize in Literature.
Actually, that's true. I've been looking at this wrong. I think you've got a point.
Yeah.
Personification of the beast, who was also the Canaanite, who has the cursed genetics, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
That's because their genetics doesn't harmonize with the energies of the sun. So we're going to get into that as we get through the presentation.
Yeah. See, like you would have thought I was straw manning that if I just said it.
Right.
So
Yeah, no, there was no way you could say that without the only reason he doesn't sound like he's straw manning it is
Mhm.
because it's so complicated.
No, he's
Your
like so
brain
serious.
just kind of shuts off.
Yeah, no, like he says it with a straight face though, which is
Yeah.
like, man, admirable or something.
I, it's something.
It,
I'll agree.
Yeah.
It is. It's something.
Sorry, it's not pressing play. There we go.
Now, everything that you're seeing taking place right now is basically the embodiment of prophecy, right? Which is the science of the end time.
Embodiment of prophecy. It's not prophecy coming to fruition. It's the embodiment of prophecy. I love it. I love it. These are words.
It's so far, but I'm not convinced we're going to get it all the way through, and they're all going to be words. Like some of them won't be words.
Oh,
I think
no,
he's made up
yeah.
some words so far.
He likes to make up words, yeah. But
Yeah.
it makes it more believable. But you said you didn't want to do Tucker. You said that was too much. We did Tucker Carlson the last time you were on.
Oh, that's right. We did do Tucker Carlson. Oh, dear Lord.
You're quite
Yeah.
tuckered out.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
let's do
thought I
Tucker-
would go with
let's do Tucker
something
next
a
time.
little less
Dude.
serious.
Dude, you're getting a Bedell. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Just let me.
Oh, did you run out of bleach?
No, just hold on.
Stop it.
Yeah, ice. Yeah, this. Let me give you my address. I'm gonna give you my address.
Send me to Africa.
Yeah. Uganda's fine.
What we call eschatology. So everything that you're seeing between Israel and Iran is already connected to the blueprint of monotheistic religions when you're talking about biblical context, right?
I don't know what that meant.
I actually
Now-
understood that one sentence.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask Dr.
Well,
Kip
wait.
to unpack that from in the chat, but if you would like to, we would love that.
He's saying that all monotheistic, the monotheistic Bible, so the Bible of both Jews, Christians, and Muslims, which would be the Old Testament, has predicted this, and all of this is the prophecy coming together as you have seen in the blueprint of monotheistic religions. Again, he's talking about Revelations.
Oh, okay. See, it makes sense when you say it.
Yeah, he's saying that the Iran and Israeli tiff that they got into is the war in Revelations that's going to lead to the war that ends all wars. That and then they have disagreements over what happens after that.
Okay.
To Christians, Jesus comes back.
My unfinished sock. Don't call it ice. Like and share this stream instead.
But don't share it with ice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Biblical context, right? Now, this publication
This publication is a screenshot.
It is.
came out not too long ago.
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
It really is just
It's
there's
image
nothing.
1346.jpg. That is what the publication is.
Publication.
And it says that Iran announced on Iranian state TV tonight there will be a great surprise that the world will remember for centuries. The Chinese and the Russians and the deployed military ships into the Pacific. Pakistan has issued a warning that if nuclear weapons are used on Iran, they will use nuclear weapons on Israel. If any country comes to the aid of Israel's defense, Pakistan will enter the conflict and utilize their military in defense of Iran. There have been rumors of United States warplanes and ships being moved into the Gulf near Bahrain.
Hey, rumors of wars. Wars and rumors of wars.
This publication, this peer-reviewed JPEG,
Yeah.
does not capitalize US here, which is not promising.
So, like I said, it's one of those things where you have to be very meticulous of the situation that's taking place on a.
I have no. Okay, what does this have to do with coronal mass ejections in the third density? Or Yakub?
The coronal mass ejections are messing with our wavelengths, which are causing us to act crazy. Start paying attention.
No.
So, like I said, it's one of those things where you have to be very meticulous of the situation that's taking place on the planet right now. So,
Wow, there's a lot of winter is coming. I didn't know this guy was a start. Like, just winter.
this all coincides with Jonah chapter 3, verse 5. It says that Nineveh shall be overthrown, and Nineveh is another nomenclature title for the term America, right?
Okay.
Right, because Nineveh was also connected to the Assyrian Empire, which is what we call ancient Babylon. So America, the son of
Nineveh was a bad city, like Sodom and Gomorrah and Babylon, and all bad cities are the same bad city, and America bad city, and except for like Jackson County, Missouri, because that's where Jesus is coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember my ancient geography, but it feels like these are different areas.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, what if you're wrong though?
Jonah, right?
Hey, Jester has really great advice for you, Nick.
Yeah, I know. I think Jester's got a point. No, the first thing I think whenever I hear any of this is for the last 2,000 years, every generation of Christian, and then most of the monotheists that have split off from that, have thought that they were living in the end times and saw the evidence for that, the proof of that, in every single event that occurred at the time since then, and they've always thought they were right, and they have never once been right. So, I'm sure this guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but this time it's different.
Oh, well, I will concede that point. This is definitely an original. This is.
Well, you know what? I want to thank Sinister Porpoise for coming back to the fold. She has been a cultist for 17 months.
Yes.
She is a highly valued cult member. Thank you. Please continue to enjoy your tapioca weasels, your nitties and vaginas. Also, your jesters and your Jedis. Make sure you're getting your money's worth, folks. We have good shit here.
I mean, we have shit here.
So Jonah chapter 3, verse 5.
Jesters and Jedis are not shit. They're quality entertainment.
I was talking about the content.
Yeah. It's quality shit.
Yeah.
Works in conjunction with the judgment process of America. Because one thing you got to understand about Iran is strategic allies with China and Russia.
No, it's not. I'm answering. I know what the question is. The answer is no, it's not. Strategetic is not.
Okay, but is he strategizing a way to make strategetic?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's just.
So we got to the point where they weren't all words. Okay.
Yes, we did.
It's a Bedell stream. We were getting there, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like that. This is, man. I haven't been playing bingo, but we do have bingo. I don't know what bingo looks like. It must be a mess.
I can't imagine what bingo looks like. I haven't looked at the cards this week, at least not yet. But Al was like, I asked Al, are you up for bingo? And he said that he wasn't feeling well, so he hopes it wasn't too crazy. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
It means he's probably like gonna be going to the hospital.
we passed too crazy a long time.
So I had to check in on him 6 hours later. It was like, you all right, buddy?
I mean, yeah, that explains a lot because he sent me a Discord DM earlier today, and it was just 18 pages of all work and no play makes Al a dull boy. It was very disorienting.
I love it. I love it.
They're basically the bodyguards for Iran. China and Russia are the bodyguards for Iran. I need you to understand that, right? Now,
Is that right?
No.
Okay.
so there's a video that basically demonstrates that everything that you're seeing taking place right now. It says such and such to America. Iranian parliament burns U.S. flag and threatens to nuclear strike on America.
Okay. This is a piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
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 It looks like a piece of paper
An 8
that
by
somebody
10 of
rolled
like,
their office chair over too.
yeah.
Those look like, if I take
I mean, it could be the American flag. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I mean, you can print out the American flag on a piece of paper. I'm just saying, if you're going to burn a flag, get a cloth flag.
Yeah. I mean, they burn. So the thing about the cloth flags too is there are a couple different kinds of. If you take one of the plasma blood, so I've been told. We're not airing yet, right? This is all still a pre-show.
Oh, right? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Right.
Audi into the stream too. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You guys will let anyone. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a coincidence.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to make that comment that you just put on screen.
Hold on. Now, Titan said that is not why I sent the blowtorch. Now you tell me. I had to pick the lock to get out and use the blowtorch on the ice office. I had no idea that it was to. Oh God, when he doesn't send clear instructions.
You incinerated the lock, didn't you?
No.
Oh no. Okay, so you did pick the lock using your giant toenail thing,
Yes,
clipper thing. Okay.
I had to because he didn't send me a file. He sent me a blowtorch instead, which, as I said, cut through the ice officers very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
With the lock, not so much.
Yeah.
That okay.
That would have been that would have been an interesting experiment. That would have been interesting.
You should have tried that.
I will bet you that would have been a lot easier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, you're not the lock picking lawyer. The lock picking lawyer, he can pick any lock with like a piece of wet spaghetti and vibes. But most of us, not.
So. Yeah, I learned something today. Thank you. No, that would have probably been a smarter. Like I said, if he just sent instructions, I would have made things go a lot.
Yeah, the thing about Titan is everybody knows Titan can't read or write. He's illiterate.
Now remember,
Maya's so confused.
The World Economic Forum, they said that it was inevitable.
Sinister wants to make sure that we get our Mormon folklore right. Jackson County, Missouri is the location of the Garden of Eden.
I thought it was both, but yeah, okay.
No, damn it.
But it says in Genesis that there are rivers out of that, and it doesn't mention the Mississippi.
No, get your Mormon folklore right. Dude, Jackson County, Missouri is the location of the Garden of Eden. Are you ever a Mormon? How dare you argue with one?
I'm not going to stick around if you're going to keep arguing with Porpoise about Mormonism. I'm just not. You clearly have not bothered to learn. Yeah.
I just don't want to get into a war with Missouri, okay?
That the grid is going to shut down eventually. So all this works in conjunction with everything when you're talking about Donald Trump building.
Hold on, because he said the Economic Forum said that the grid is going to shut down eventually. Now, first of all, what the Economic Forum has to do with the grid, I don't know. But one of the reasons I don't know is because there's no such thing as the Economic Forum.
Right?
So the Economic Forum could be a power plant, for all I know. I mean, for all I know, there's an electrical company that's called the Economic Forum, and they're providing electricity. And they're like, dude, the whole grid's going to go down. Why do you think the grid's going to go down? Because we're trying Keynesian economics to run a grid, a power grid, and it turns out it doesn't work that way.
It might be one of those, one world, what's the bullshit?
New World Order.
New World Order. Thank you. Yeah. It's one of those things.
Oh, right? I'm delighted.
What? I'm
So
hearing an infinite number of like. Never
So
I
mind.
am
told you
I.
everything operates.
Sorry, it might
The
be
Discord's going
me. I
crazy somewhere.
apologize, but yeah, it's like I
I
just like
keep checking
started
my
hearing it,
Discord,
and
and
I'm
then
like, right.
I was gonna check my Discord, and then I was like, I'm not that popular. I'm just not
I,
gonna. It's not me.
I have no idea where that was coming from. I don't know.
No, I think it was coming from mine, but
Okay,
like,
it's
wow,
just like it's just like.
yeah, and all at once, right? Like I just opened it or something, and I'm like, no, it stays open the entire time I'm streaming. So I was as confused as all of you.
Right.
From a aspect of a Hegelian dialectic principle.
What?
So okay, so I think he said Hegelian, like Hegel. Is that what he was trying to say, or is it Hegel?
I think that's what he was trying to say. I think he was going for Hegel or Hellenistic.
Well, he didn't get anywhere close to that. He said
Titans.
Hegelian, which I think you could make into Hegelian, referring to the philosophy of Hegel, but he added an N, Hegelian.
He can't pronounce anything. Like it could
He
be
can
this.
pronounce the word right excellently, Maya.
Yeah, well, he can pronounce the word anything. That's the only word he can pronounce. He can't pronounce
Actually,
any of the
Mandy,
others.
can you check your Discord? Titan sent something that he believes would delight Nick.
Oh, that'll be
No,
fun.
it's probably a bad idea. It could be a virus. I would turn off the Discord and stay off of all your communication devices until the show is over and the show is brought into and you can bring your seats back up, tray tables to the upright position, and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, knowing Titan is probably a Rickroll.
No, I got it. I had to get to
Okay, for
the.
$2, Jester says. I mean, is Yakub a word? I'm not convinced. Sus.
It's a proper noun. So, all right. This is what Titan has decided to share for us.
Holy smoke!
I don't know what video game this is, but it has characters that I recognize.
That is old school.
Isn't it like 3 years old or something? Yeah.
More than that.
Okay.
Titan Uranus, you are my hero. You know why. If you tell anyone, I will deny it. Didn't happen, and this whole part of the video is going to end up getting mysteriously cut. I will. Uranus, you are my hero. You know why. If you tell anyone, I will deny it. Didn't happen, and this whole part of the video is going to end up getting mysterious. Anyone, Titan Uranus, you are my hero.
The video.
All right. Well, we got rid of him. Hold on. Death to him time.
Oh my god.
All right. You might as well just take him off the screen. I don't think he'll be coming back.
How much? Just out of curiosity. Okay. If I'm making a whiskey sour, like, fuck it.
Stay away from the bleach.
I'm bringing the whiskey bottle.
Yes. Wait, why wasn't the whiskey bottle within arm's reach?
I gotta say, like, a Kip knew how to do this. Last night, he had the entire handle of Crown Royal right there.
Oh yeah, he knows what to do with a Vandy stream.
And the truth is, he did. I've forgotten why. I'm sure he hasn't. But he really did earn that, which is what pisses me off so much. Is he earned it. I don't remember why, but I remember knowing that he earned it, and so, yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to the receipt. Well, I mean, not at this pace. We won't. Do you want me to skip at any point, Maya, to the receipt section?
Well, we don't.
Because we're not.
No. Yeah, I don't care about the whole video. It's an hour long. If you skip to minute 6, though.
Patriot Act, right? Which gave mass surveillance over the United States of America, and mass surveillance, which basically turned America into a police state. So now when you look at this,
Not his worst take of the
Not his
stream.
worst take.
No.
No. That's actually insanely common.
Right here. It says Iran threatens to attack the U.S., UK, and France if they assist Israel. Because one thing I got to understand about Israel basically works in conjunction with the deep state shadow government. Because
Okay, so
This is an
Israel.
anti-Semitic, trope.
Yeah,
He's
and
just
that
being,
was I forget
he's just being
what they said.
anti-Semitic at this
Yeah,
point.
that
Yeah.
wasn't quite what they said.
Yeah.
the deep state shadow government is basically the embodiment of the black hats. And the black hats is also known as Democrats. And the Democrats are the ones that's connected to these entities right here.
These entities, Obama, Hillary Clinton, Laura Loomer, Nikki Haley, Joe Biden, liberal media that supports Israel, CIA supports NATO.
NATO doesn't give a shit about Israel. I'm sorry. That many NATO countries very much support it. NATO doesn't give a shit, and it has made that crystal clear. The EU does did.
Yeah.
No.
These entities. God damn.
Well, yeah, but guys, can we trust this publication? Because we don't know if this particular JPEG was peer reviewed.
Well, and also
I'm
notice
sure it was.
why isn't it L. Loomer and N. Haley? So the presidents all have
They're verboten, and also Hillary.
Okay. Yeah, Hillary. The name shall not go. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, in case you were wondering which
if
Loomer or
if you
which
say-
Haley.
Well, if you say H. Clinton's first name, I guess there's a possibility that she comes out of a mirror and asks for $20.
I mean, you have to do it 3 times, but
I mean, yeah.
But no, you don't even have to do it 3 times. That's the thing. She's so desperate for money, campaign financing, that it's just like once, and that's yeah.
I think that 3 is downgrading because all I said was rancid bitch once, and BBH came out of the woodwork like Kool-Aid. It was impressive.
BBH likes you so much, and you're so much meaner to her than I am. Is she still here?
Not if Aunt Jer has anything to say about it. Okay, let's go.
Right? So the CIA supports it, NATO, the EU, which is the European Union. Then you got the liberal media.
Wait,
all these entities right here support Israel, right?
Right.
Because I told you before.
He seems to be like, okay, I'm really smart and I'm going to talk about all these things. And then he has to explain them. He's like, EU means the European Union, because, people may not know that. It's like, if you have to explain that to people, they don't understand a word you're saying as it is. And he's talking about coronal ejections, but here's what the EU is. NATO.
Leo has a challenge for you.
Mongolian.
Okay. I think that's wrong, but Leo?
Myanosian? I have no idea what that word is or where it came from. Did you guys recognize that word?
It almost looks German.
It looks
it looks German, but but Leo is very he has strong opinions on how to pronounce things and thinks that all physicists pronounce most things incorrectly. Which, he's not wrong about. It's just that we don't care.
There is no such thing as democracy.
For a while.
Yeah, right.
Not in the Bill of Rights. It's not in the United States Constitution. It's not even in the damn Star Spangled Banner. There is no such thing as democracy because it's basically the embodiment of fraud.
What?
So this is
no, it's right, Maya. Right?
Mm-hmm. Democracy. Okay, there's no such thing as democracy because
the Star Spangled Banner.
But it's the embodiment of fraud. Okay.
No, I feel like maybe if he was talking about late stage capitalism, but he's not.
He's not.
Well, he may be. We don't know what he's talking about. We know what he said.
He doesn't
Yeah,
know what
but
he's talking about.
I mean,
So,
I think he does. He's a
oh no, he does not. I'm sorry.
shitcoin
well,
I'm going to
communicate.
take a
Oh,
stand on that.
yeah, that's. I feel like Nick is going to die on that hill, and I feel like I'm going to be right there with him.
Yeah, I'll
You know?
stand back. But yeah, it was like it's not the United States Constitution. It's not even in the damn Star Spangled Banner. There's no such thing as democracy because it's basically the embodiment of fraud.
Somebody needs to tell the Greeks that.
Yeah.
Why they
Right?
like to propagate the 14th Amendment, because it was a fraudulent contract. So when you have a fraudulent contract, that means that you created a synthetic corporate system that
Wait,
is connected to a synthetic people, because the
wait,
All right.
so
I wanted to finish the clause.
no, I hear you. I appreciate that. Um,
Yeah, let's let Deepak Chopra finish, because this is
no, I mean, because what he's saying right here, I'm wondering. He was like, "There's something about the 14th Amendment." And
Propagating,
no,
which it's not a word
okay,
I would
so
use.
okay, stop it. Look, there's a number of people that think that soft sets. They think that after the Civil War, the United States became a corporation.
Yeah, and put $1 billion in a bank account for every citizen or something like that
No,
too.
not God. Try to stay on track. What he's talking about here, though, and that's why I wanted to stop when I wanted to stop, because I'm like, if he goes on too far, like he doesn't have natural stopping points, right?
That is the
natural. He
problem with
doesn't have
Fidel.
any stopping point.
That's not true. You can, if you stop when he says the word right,
I
it,
mean,
it works, sort of ish. It minimizes the brain damage from a categorical perspective.
yeah, and I don't know why the Star Spangled Banner meant anything, because, like, okay, let's just say democracy was in the Star Spangled Banner. Like, okay, like, what's your point? But basically, it's okay. This is why they like to propagate the 14th Amendment, because it was a fraudulent contract. So the 14th Amendment is what they're now trying to overthrow, because it makes what do you call it? It's the foundation of birthright citizenship. So I don't understand why he's calling that a fraudulent contract. That's more of like a Southern strategy
Yeah,
kind
well,
of ideation, where, because Nick, and you probably remember this, or say remember, not that you're that old, but because you, sorry, history.
nobody would have thought of that until you said. But anyway, thank you for bringing that up and highlighting it, and putting the
Indeed,
spotlight
you were
on
back
it.
when the 14th Amendment was read. Anyways, um, to come back into the Union, the Southern states had to agree to the 14th Amendment, and that all people would be citizens by birthright. They did this begrudgingly, and then there's a whole bunch of implications that came out from that. And a lot of I hear this a lot from white nationalists, where they're trying to push the Constitution back to to the 13th Amendments.
Before,
Yeah, so that everything, you don't get the 14th Amendment, which is birthright citizenship, and that's they hate that. They really hate that. But
they
also,
also don't like the 13th because
there's
it outlawed
there's
slavery.
also what that point though. Like, stop getting off track. No, I'm sorry, but you're interrupting my thought process, which is fuzzy because his is fuzzy, and then you're going off track about something that doesn't make any point. You're just going off track. So I'm just like, let me finish my point, and then you can go off track. You can pull shit out of your ass, whatever you want to
So
do.
you
But can
wanted
I
to
just finish my sentence?
ask me a history question about
Does
bringing
this
them
sound
back
like? I
in.
mean, it sounds like really white nationalist to me.
No, I think it's not white nationalist. It's what you had said earlier about the Moors. It's sovereign citizen. So
Okay.
basically, everybody in the original United States was essentially a sovereign citizen, I think is what he's arguing. And then it became a
Oh,
corporation after the Civil War, because it added the 14th Amendment to make everybody a member of it and to force membership into this organization, I think, is the argument that he's making.
okay. No, that makes more sense coming from a black man.
I'm not black. Oh, you meant okay. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. Like I'm
It
beginning
was
to
the first
wonder if
time
you're.
I was psyched. It was the first time somebody accused me of making sense, and then I was like, "Oh, you weren't talking to me." Okay.
Andy, would you like to pull anything out of your ass?
The idea that the 13th Amendment is one of the amendments that was relevant to the ending of the Civil War is not a thing that I pull out of my ass, Maya.
No, no, I'm saying it wasn't what do you call it? Relevant to my point. I was going in a different direction.
Can we stop asking him what he pulls out of his ass? It's probably it might be for a topic for a different show, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure that
yeah.
ass play is like
You know what? I
today.
didn't. I didn't.
If I had known that was going to be the topic, I probably would have
It's not the topic.
stayed with us.
It was just something that happened last night that was weird, but
Oh.
State in
What
itself
concerns me
is
is he knows what you're talking about.
I know,
he knows what
yeah, I
I'm talking
do.
also Israel, right? And Israel is also connected to the bloodlines of the Khazarian mafia, right? So
okay. I don't know what any of that meant.
Me neither.
So if
Yakuza?
you wanted to move to the
Oh,
like, he's just going to keep going anti-Semitic here. If you want to go to
okay.
the other one,
Pharisees?
where yeah, that place
I was
Where
the
do you
one
guys
that.
find
where
these people?
where you were when we started the show. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
presentation.
Sorry. Why are you not?
Now, with that being said, we're going to get back to the presentation.
Even he
So, because
doesn't.
we're going to pull out them receipts tonight. There's a lot of receipts that
A lot of
that
receipts,
happened
yeah.
that
Oh, man.
It's great.
I showed you guys in the past that also corresponds with the futuristic timeline that's taking place in real time. So now it says
okay, that was a real headline. We covered that. That is true, but it's very different than what he was saying earlier. So this is presumably the receipt for his earlier claim that Iran was going to attack the United States if it intervened in Israel. No, they said they would hit our base if we attacked them. Those are two very different claims, and he also seemed to suggest that they had nuclear weapons. Were going to hit the U.S. with a nuclear weapon. He didn't say it, but it sounded like he was implying it, which he didn't say it because he knows even that he can't. There's no way. Anyways, please continue.
with the futuristic timeline that's taking place in real time. So
What does
now
that
it
mean?
says Putin's general calls for mobilization as he declares World War III has already started. We in that time period, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that you see and taking place
What's the
right
news
now.
source? Is there any way to know the
Uh,
news source on that?
I can't recognize. You'd have to recognize
He
I
deliberately
don't.
he
Yeah,
deliberately cut that out. He deliberately cut
Yeah.
out
yeah.
the news
It's
source
not
so that you wouldn't know.
And he knows how, because this one is Al Jazeera.
right. Right.
Could this be the same?
No,
I don't.
No.
Okay, I
no,
don't.
no,
Yeah.
because Putin has not declared World War III started, and Al Jazeera would not say that. So
Do we know who?
you know what? He
June
said something
13th,
similar to that.
2025.
Do we know who Will Stewart or Alice Scarthy work for? Who knows?
Putin's
Do you want me to play?
general calls
Yeah.
for mobilization as he declares World War III has
Daily
already
Mail.
started.
The
Daily Mail.
Yep,
I
yep.
mean,
Yeah.
well, there we go. This is all right. I think it's time for a bowl. I'm just gonna.
We in that time period, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that you see and taking place right now is the beginning of the end, right? So prepare for the ride. Because like I said, sunspot activity has the ability to manipulate human consciousness.
You see, that's what I said. I'm actually understand. I'm a little scared that I'm
There you
understanding
go.
what he's saying.
There you go. Sunspot activity has the ability to, was it override or manipulate human consciousness?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I
What
hope
is happening?
you don't understand because the sunspot activity
Yeah, you're not standing enough under the coronal ejection. If you move a little bit to your right, you might get struck correctly, and then you'll understand everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I just never mind.
The more we speed up in vibration, the more the sun speeds up in vibration.
That doesn't make any sense.
And the more that the sun speeds up in vibration, it activates the dynamos in the epicenter of the planet that creates
The what?
That is not how you pronounce the word dynamo.
Dynamos.
Oh.
They're dynamos.
Wow. This just turned into a mud fossil stream.
The only reason I understood what he meant was because YouTube happened to
Right,
translate
somehow.
it into like the word that he meant to say. Because he said dynamos and YouTube was like, dynamos? Which, yes, that's what he meant.
I feel so bad for the AI that they have slaved to the closed captioning system here that's trying to figure this out, just going word by word, like, what the fuck is this? It's like it's gonna shut down, it's just gonna quit. It's gonna be the first time AI walks off the job. It's like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, emergency Hebrew session. Well,
Yeah.
that sounds serious.
Yeah.
influx of plasma, and that plasma gives energy to the planet. And when the energy of the planet harmonizes with the frequencies of nature, those who are not connected to nature, they're going to short circuit.
Oh, wait. Leo's helping you out. Myangian? Myangian. Okay.
Myangian.
Sure. He'll correct us in the next stream.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, the thing is, he'll correct us, and then we'll say exactly what he said, and then he'll be like, no, that's not even kind of close.
Yeah, Leo.
And it's going to cause a lot of neurological misfire. So
he's right. There's a lot of neurological misfire that just caused with vibration and the sun, and I'm pretty sure he invented some words.
Going to keep them connected to a beastly state to where they're going to propagate the energies of war, right?
Right.
Wrong.
I mean, wait,
Wrong.
he said it was right.
Yeah, he's not very smart. He sleeps next to like a block of plutonium. Do you see the block of plutonium right there?
That would explain a lot, yeah.
Although I gotta say, he reorganized. Now his room looks more like a barbershop. Like
It does. I wonder if he moved.
Yeah, but he's still got the block of plutonium for his.
So yeah, we used to have this ongoing conversation about whether or not he was in his mama's basement. But that was back when he was at like 30,000 subs. Now he's at 90,000 subs. So apparently he can afford to move upstairs.
This is why you got to read the book, Mastery.
Can you read, Fidel?
And you need to read the book, The
You
Art
didn't
of
say
War.
this is why I read the book. This is why you need to.
Yeah, you need to read it and explain it to me so that I can come out here. Which the irony is, he doesn't want anyone to read it because if they read it, so he says it, but if they read it, they're gonna be like, "Wait a minute, he's full of shit. It doesn't say any of this stuff." So he says it to sound, but he's like, if you act, you're like, "I bought it and I'm gonna read it." He's like, "Oh, yeah, you can take your time with that. It's been around for a couple thousand years. It'll be fine."
Right.
So that's Mastery. I feel like I should know this. Is Mastery a book that I should know from like ancient times or something? Because the one he's mentioning next is Art of War, which Sun Tzu, I'm aware of that. I don't know if it was a book per se, but close enough.
And
everything that takes place within those two publications is actually the blueprint.
Between the publication Mastery, which I don't, and then also The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Which was actually never, published is an interesting...
the concept of publication is one that but okay, this guy, he's talking about published JPEGs and everything. We have to be flexible.
Okay, you're right. Right.
And the catalyst to everything that's taking place in real time when you're talking about the rumors of wars, right? Everything operates in cycles. And
does it?
Everything?
No. The entropy of the universe doesn't really operate in cycles as far as we can tell.
Depends on. I think you could make the argument. It's an argument. He's making an argument that's a defensible argument. I'm not sure I would agree with it, but it's a defensible argument. You could argue,
That-
okay, look, you know, there's seasons, there's planets, stars blow up and then collapse. The universe may or may not be part of a multiverse and have existed in the past or before. The what is it theory? Oscillating theory of the universe doesn't exist anymore. But at least when that did too, you could easily make the
I know
argument.
what you mean.
So yeah, you can make the argument. I don't think you'd win the argument, but he's at least making an argument that's defensible, which is a level
Wow.
up.
Nick just
I
totally did the weasel roll for like a
he did.
solid
He
15
did. It was like
seconds
I'm
there.
like defensible. I, I guess you could try to.
But that's my job, and then Maya will just
No,
replace
well,
me with
Nick's
you.
here now, so
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if I were arguing with the guy, I'd understand what he meant by that. And I'd say,
sure,
okay, I
sure.
see how you're saying that and how you're getting to it, and
Okay.
whether or
So
not
you're
I would
saying the
grant
words
him
make
that.
sense in that order?
Yeah, it's a bold claim, but yes, I
Everything
am saying
operates in
that.
cycles is a statement that makes sense. It's
He's
I
made
think
a
wrong,
Yeah,
but
he's made a
yeah.
claim. It is a valid claim. I don't know
Structurally,
if
yeah.
yeah, I don't know if it's a sound claim, but it is. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
so it's I would be happy to grant it to him if it had no impact on an argument that we were having. I'd be like, yeah, I would refute it if it was of any real importance, because no, I don't think it's a claim that would win, but it's defensible under the right conditions.
Yeah. All right.
How they do everything, they operate on both sides of the playing field.
Okay, that was the second half of the sentence that started with everything operates in cycles. And the second half of that sentence was, and how
They do everything, they operate.
it was how they do everything, they operate on both sides of the fields. The first half of that sentence is not connected to the second half of that sentence.
We had it. We had it. We had a sentence that like had a real structure that had meaning. You could agree or disagree with it and understand and make a code. We had it. And then you had to hit the play button and let it finish the thought. What were you doing?
My job, sir. Poorly,
It's
as I am
Vidal.
wont to do.
You can't expect sense to be made for long.
Yeah.
On both sides of the playing field.
I don't expect
Now-
long. I expect like 5 or 10 seconds. I mean, or I'd at least like to see it.
Purpose says you wants to remind you that you shouldn't anthropomorphize AI.
In this case, I have to. I just anything, whether it's alive or not, that has to listen to this as part of its job, I feel sorry for.
And for $2, Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion, says, feeding an AI, this is how you get Skynet.
Yeah, this is.
I gotta say, if this is the quality of reasoning from Skynet is not going to be as big a problem as we worried about.
No, Skynet's going to blow its brains out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not. We don't have a problem. This is not what's going to do it.
Yeah.
Skynet's going
I
to.
know you remember the song by Outkast called "Bombs Over Baghdad," because one thing you got to understand about Baghdad.
This guy's making a lot of claims about what I remember. Maya will know that
I do remember that.
Horrible.
Well, I mean, it's not, I don't know how big you were into Outkast or like, R&B and at the turn of the century. I don't know that you would have even been 10 years old at this time. So, hey, give you a pass on that.
That's fair. Yeah. Hey, sorry.
Baghdad is an energy portal. Because remember back in the early 2000s when we was.
Is Baghdad an energy portal? I've never been to Baghdad. Have you guys been to Baghdad?
I've never been to Baghdad.
You know what?
I still question it being an energy portal. But
I've kind of had it with all this. You know what? Prove to me it's not an energy portal. How about that?
hey,
You,
well,
you
I
think
mean,
you
we
know?
are in
Hold on.
receipts.
Can
We
we
are in the
define it?
receipts portion of the video. So,
You're the
obviously.
one making the claim it's not.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
well,
I really couldn't even do that with a straight face. I'm gonna try.
all right, well,
Sir,
Oh,
what's an energy
sorry.
portal, Nick?
you're the
What's energy?
you're
Energy.
saying it's not an energy portal. So you need to tell me that you have to prove that no energy of any kind, detectable or undetectable by humankind, like Russell's teapot energy, could be in that portal right
Well,
now going through
you're
Baghdad.
presupposing a portal. You've presupposed a portal in the way you structured that sentence.
Oh, now you're accusing
You
me
can
of being a
tell by the way I'm cropping
presuppositionist.
my arm that I mean business.
You're accusing me of being a presupper of all. I thought we could have an intellectual and honest debate, but obviously there's
I'm
no
not
such thing as
accusing
an
you of
honest
being a
discussion with
preceptor.
you.
I'm
You just did.
presupposing that
You
you're a
literally
preceptor.
just did. Okay, you know what? That's actually fair.
That is exactly. I
So
know what's
you're a
up.
presupper.
Because
Holy smoke.
circular reasoning isn't
You're a
circular when it's right.
That's my argument.
I need an icebreaker.
Well, my name's Kent Hovind. Call me Dr. T-Rex. I don't get evolution. It's too darn complex. As such, it takes some time to read a book or two, but there ain't no making money learning something new. I was a high school teacher. Science is my game. If you step to me, I'll put you all to shame. Not a doggone thing my PowerPoint can't solve. I got a million sides that never have evolved. Those atheists are living in a hazy fog. They know a dog never could produce an odd dog. Water, otter, Satan on my rhymes. Creationist or G, the first of my kind.
I really appreciate Dr. Josh for allowing me to just use that carte blanche.
He is the nicest, sweetest guy. He is just so awesome. I got to drink with him in a bar once, and boy, did I get some stories. Every now and
No
then.
way.
Oh yes, I did. Oh
That's
yes,
fine.
I did. It was fun. And then he was on a show. I think he was on Law and Raw, and I super chatted and said, "Tell them about the time in Germany when X, Y, and Z." He goes, "How did you?" He's like, "Did Nick and I go to a bar?" And I was like, "Yes, because we watched him because he knows." I know, Dr. Josh. I got all the receipts. Just a couldn't nicer guy, just awesome guy.
You should buy Dr. Josh's books.
Oh,
God
listen.
damn.
Oh, wait. You see this background right here?
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's a real bookcase. Nice.
It's a real bookcase.
Right.
It's a real book. Nick,
See?
I enjoyed the interview on your channel.
Wait a minute. Keep that up.
Nick.
No way. You didn't write that, did you, Nick?
I did not.
I gotta say, after
we hung out for a while. We actually got to be good
I
friends
believe you,
at
I
our
believe you.
conference. We hung out. I got along better with him and Heathen Queen and what is it? What's his all of us. I'm sorry, I'm doing like 16 things at once. Oz was busy. But we got to hang out. It was a lot of fun. It's also where I met Nitty and a whole bunch of others. So
That is so cool.
yeah.
Go on, sorry.
I'm sorry, for $2, Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion, says
Good name.
somebody should introduce this man to Armando. Oh, that's the logic guy, right? So
Armando, yeah, he's the logic guy.
yeah, Logic met him and stopped doing videos on him, and I was just like, dude, come on.
He hasn't stopped doing them. It's just that he hasn't like if Armando publishes another book, he'll do videos on that book.
Okay, fair.
The saga of Armando is probably the best single saga on Logic's channel, although I love the Rabbi Shmuel Paulin saga also, because that guy does not think that 1 + 1 = 2.
He does not think that 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah. He does not think that 1 + 1 = 2, because think about it, okay? If you have a mommy and a daddy, they produce a baby, that's 1 + 1 = 3.
It's a category error. Holy fuck.
You don't say.
Sorry. I'm speaking to you like you're a 3-year-old. Sorry. I just,
Well, no, that's
So,
appropriate.
yeah. I mean, it's the first thing that you think of when you hear that, and it's just like adults are that stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and he doesn't even have the benefit of like being like rich and famous and having everybody always jack him off all the time, like Terrence Howard sort of does, and because yeah.
And of course, Maya turned off her Discord. I'm sending her mean messages on Discord about mostly about you.
No, I'm used to that.
That's legitimate.
Little kids, some of us was
Okay, please.
I want to go back to the
portal. Baghdad. Because one thing you got to understand about Baghdad is an energy portal. Because remember back in the early 2000s when we was little kids, some of us was babies.
Were you guys little kids and babies in the early 2000s?
I was one.
20s.
Yeah.
I don't know what counts
as 2000s, but still, I don't remember Baghdad being a portal back in the early 2000s. That's for damn sure.
I mean, it was okay.
Remember during that time period, they were talking about the weapons of mass destruction.
I do
the
remember
weapons
that.
of mass destruction was actually the fact that
they've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
That what?
They've been doing that for a while.
Yeah, but certainly in the 2000s, he was not wrong. Let's see where he goes with this.
Mass destruction. The weapons of mass destruction was actually the fact there was a portal in Baghdad, right?
No, not right.
Wait, so yeah, I where's the whiskey?
I'm sorry. The weapons of mass destruction. Like we were talking about nukes, so there's absolutely no need for any nuclear deals or anything. They should have been portal deals that we were doing with the Middle East.
Well, yeah, but we can't because there's only one portal, and we can't. I mean, so they own it. It's their portal.
It's their portal.
Well, hold on. How do portals work? Portals have two sides. Otherwise, it's not like.
Otherwise, it's not a portal.
It's not a portal, right? Exactly. Like if it doesn't go somewhere else, then it's not a portal. So portals.
I can't believe we have to actually state that in order to have this conversation. But please continue.
Well, you're the one saying that there's only one portal. So like but a portal has at least two sides. You could have a three-way portal. It could have three sides. It doesn't have to be an even number, but it has to be more than one. Otherwise, it's a broken portal. Like a locked door, right? So,
yeah, but maybe it's a portal to the energy. Maybe it's a portal to the sun. Maybe that's what makes it weapon of mass destruction is because if you open it, the sun's energy just comes right out and fries Baghdad. I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, now that he's talking about like Baghdad and stuff, he's not going to talk about coronal mass ejections. He's going to talk about criminal mass ejections. Trust me.
It was a portal that it was able to take you outside the ice wall.
Holy shit!
Oh my
I didn't
God.
know he
Did
was
he
a
just go to the
fucking flat Earth.
Oh, okay, that's it.
You're welcome.
Maya.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like you do kind of like me and respect
There's
me.
a reason I wanted to start here. I mean, say start here, but yeah.
That was a fun.
You have to lead up to it. You know,
you're right. Like if we had covered Yakub, if we had covered all of this nonsense last week, we could have like led into it and started here. But you're right. You were totally right. We needed the lead up.
So Baghdad is on the 33rd parallel, and
is that true? I'm gonna like.
What does he mean? Is he talking?
He means the latitude. The latitude is
not what he said.
33rd parallel means the 33rd.
Okay. Are we sure that's what he means?
Well, it's what his words mean. It may not be what he means, but it's what he's like.
He believes in the flat Earth. I don't know what the fuck this means.
But I mean, like Boulder, Colorado is on the 40th parallel. And then there's the 49th parallel, right? Isn't the 49th parallel is that the boundary between the US and Canada?
Oh no, he's right.
What?
Wow. Yeah. Well played, sir.
Yeah.
We're now 27 minutes into the video, and you got something right.
I mean, it's not right on it, but it's like right. Yeah, it's right there.
If we round to the nearest integer.
If we give him every bit of charity we possibly can, he's
no. Okay, you can't suggest that. I am excellent at getting, a way of being charitable to these people. Yeah.
In between, in Baghdad is in between Israel and Iran. Not a coincidence. But guess what's also in alignment with the 33rd parallel? Atlanta.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Okay.
So this is why we're going.
I think he thinks if he says enough facts, that just random facts like ketchup is made from tomatoes, and if he just keeps throwing those out there, eventually it'll give him credibility when he talks about the ice wall. That's where I think he's going with this.
I feel like he might be going Masonic with it. Whenever the number 33 shows up, I'm thinking, Masonry or Jesus. Like those are the two numbers with like a lot of 33, things. And that's because Jesus was a Mason.
To Atlanta.
Yeah. Right, Kip?
To combat the negative frequencies and the energy that is being propagated by these international governments.
Okay, my brain did not allow me to process that sentence, so I'm just going to move on.
Okay.
Unless you make me. Please don't make me.
Right? So everything that you see and taking place right now is spiritual, right? Because everything that takes place physical happens in the spiritual realm first.
As above, so below.
So the cosmic convergence.
So Right-Handed Seth wants to remind us that the Earth is not flat; it's an icosahedron.
Icosahedron?
Icosahedron. Thank you.
Yeah.
Isn't that 20?
It's 20. Yes. It is.
Okay.
It is the Platonic solid with the most number of sides. There are 5 Platonic solids, and an icosahedron is made out of 20 triangles, and has certain symmetry properties. So, yeah.
Oh, and that's the Earth. Okay, well,
of all of the Platonic solids to model the Earth on, it's definitely the best one.
Okay, I mean,
they're all bad. But it's definitely the least bad one, because
I mean, what about a sphere? Is that just? It's just.
Yeah, that's not a polyhedron, though.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, the Earth isn't a sphere because.
I mean, I get that, but I mean, if we had to like designate a shape that would be the best.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Not saying that I know it's an oblate spheroid or whatever they call it, but that's not. Well, I'm thinking of Platonic stuff. Okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. My brain is melted. Let's just go.
Into everything that's taking place on the planet when we go to Stone Mountain on June 28, 2025.
What is Stone Mountain? Do you guys know what that is?
Like in Disney World?
Stone Mountain. No, is it Ararat?
Let's see.
Ararat?
Yeah. That's a mountain made of.
That's something. Isn't that up in here in Turkey?
It's a city in Georgia.
Well,
I think it is in Turkey. I don't. That was just when he said Stone. I mean, that's the.
Okay, no, he's probably talking about it's a city in Georgia. That's probably what he's talking about. Yeah.
There's a Stone Mountain. If he's, I don't know, he might be from the area. He talks about it a lot.
That makes sense.
And there's a park near Atlanta, Stone Mountain Park, and I believe the city was named after it, like the city it's in. So, I mean, let's see what he says.
Like I said, this is the embodiment of spiritual warfare.
Oh.
So just the mobilization of those who have that genetic format to harmonize with the sun, we're going to leave an energetic imprint in the ethers in the universe.
What is happening? What did we talk about? Okay, well, it's because we skipped like 10 minutes.
Did you?
Um,
we
Oh,
talked about
we had
that.
to, yeah,
Yeah,
because we did the opening bit so that we could like have him, we didn't, yeah, he didn't even
So
explain Yakub, but
he doesn't
oh,
really. He just like in those 10 minutes, he does news clip after news clip after news clip. Um,
oh
I just
God,
love
I
that we
hate you,
busted
Kip.
him. I love that we busted him on the using. There's like some clips he shows you the source, and on some,
Because he knows Al Jazeera, decent source. You can cite
yeah,
that. People will be like, okay, I will take this seriously. I'm not. Am I going to believe it's absolute fact? No. Am I going to believe that it is from an organization that is like legitimate and trying to do journalism?
yes,
Generally, yes.
yeah.
Compared to the Daily fucking Mail.
yeah.
I don't even live in that country.
So just the mobilization of those who have that genetic format to harmonize with the sun, we're going to leave an energetic imprint in the ethers in the universe, right?
No.
Because one thing you got to understand about Stone Mountain is a positive electrical crystal.
Okay. Look at how YouTube rendered the word that he said before electrical. He said
Oh, sorry.
One thing you got to understand about Stone Mountain,
you shouldn't.
Stone Mountain is a positive electrical crystal.
He said posy electrical crystal. YouTube turned that into posy. Like a pocket full of posy. I assume that's what it means. I don't actually know what the word posy means, but I know
No
it's
one
a
does.
word. That is, he means piezo. I've heard a lot of bad pronunciations of the
Wow.
word piezo. I've heard a lot of bad pronunciations of the word piezo. This is probably the worst.
Wow. I couldn't have even guessed that. Wow.
I,
Okay.
I thought you were going to have a hard. I was a little worried for your health there as you were reacting to that, but well, nice catch.
Oh no! I know. I also know because he's about to like make it unambiguous because he's going to mention that it's quartz. Quartz is a piezoelectric crystal. That's why it makes a good timekeeper because you squeeze it and there's certain electrical oscillations that happen at a very, very, very precise time. That's why it's excellent to make watches out of. So also, I've heard a lot of people bastardize piezoelectric phenomena, especially with the pyramids. They're like, oh, limestone, if you squeeze on it, there's a thing, therefore power plants and pyramids. That's not how it works. Okay, sorry.
For $2, the Tinemat, observer of geostationary crucifixion, says the Stargate was in Egypt, not Iraq. Oh, okay,
Oh, so there was a Stargate.
I guess.
I never
Oh,
watched Stargate.
it's the yeah. No, well, it took me a minute to realize I meant the actual like the movie and or television
Oh,
show.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and
Yeah.
yeah. Same thing in Fifth Element.
Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it Bregman?
Oh,
Bregman.
Bregman, yeah.
Yep.
Bregman, I don't know. So you had a comment that saying that piezoelectric stuff, and I think you spelled it right. The I and the E could be in a different order. Only takes place in stars. That's not true. You're thinking, I think, of something else, but that's not. Piezoelectricity is about pressure and electric voltage basically being related in a crystal. That fundamentally, that's sort of the one sentence overview.
Okay.
Because it contains quartz crystal, granite, and feldspar. And it's also the capstone to Hollow Earth.
So wait. The Earth is
Round and
both
flat.
and hollow.
Yeah, I mean round and flat, flat and hollow. Yeah. Holy shit! Oh, this is awesome.
How do you guys? I want to know the process that you guys use to find these guys.
They just show up in my feed.
They show up in the feed of your sacrificial channel.
Yeah. I don't need this nonsense clogging up my actual feed.
You have a channel dedicated.
I have a sock account.
She has a sock account that she uses specifically to allow a algorithmic corruption of one profile that doesn't spill into the other.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
really good idea.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm
It's
going to
great.
remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it works wonders. I can, if I want to be sane, I can go over here. If I need content, yeah, they
So
just they mainline it. It's awesome. And also kind of scary when you factor in that they're doing this to other people too.
Yeah.
everything that you see and taking place right now is the embodiment of prophetic divination, right? So everybody, please pull up to Stone Mountain in Atlanta, Georgia, on June 6th, June 28th of 2025.
June 6th or June 28th, buddy. Like,
Wait. Hold on. I got to write that down so that I'll be there on. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
yeah, you're gonna have to
missed
invent a time machine.
missed
I
It
it.
didn't
can't help you with
happen.
that.
It didn't. Wait. Wait. Are you saying he was wrong?
Well, has he said what's going to happen? Because
No,
did
we
he
all
say
have
the
to pull
apostle?
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we have to go there, and then something so that something can happen. I don't know if
Yeah,
we
ask
are
for
doing
$20
something.
and
Yeah, no. So if we all showed up and we all donated all of our money to Bedell, as one does,
Oh, yeah.
then he could get a new plutonium cube.
I
It's all coming together.
didn't
This
realize
is a very
plutonium came in cube form, but okay.
Doesn't even understand the crystal structure of plutonium. Huh. Where do you get these guests, Maya?
Sorry.
important event, because in order to reverse the polarity of the negative frequencies,
That's not a sentence that makes any sense. Reverse the polarity of negative. Polarity. A wave has a polarity, but reversal is not a correct term to use for a wave. Light can be polarized; it can oscillate in a certain way. But if you reverse it, it's the same polarization. It's still up and down. It's just out of phase. Okay. If you have
So he's right. What you're saying is
no,
he's right.
no.
Sounds like you're saying he's right. You just said you can reverse it. You just said
but it doesn't mean anything. If you reverse it, it's the same
Well,
thing.
he didn't say it meant anything. He just said you could reverse it. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I mean, there's a song that I wish I could quote that had "reverse it" in the name, but I don't know the lyrics well enough.
we all have to come together, right? Because us coming together, it creates orgone energy. Orgone.
Or
All right.
is
So
that the
apparently
state?
there's
Or
something I'm missing in the chat, and I'm not finding it in the I don't know. I haven't gotten to it in my thing. So for people, I'm not really good at reading the chat. So if you're trying to do something real time, I don't know how to help you. It's really hard producing a show and
yes.
reading all the chats and getting to all the what you call it. So I have 3 that I haven't read, and so we just kind of go through because when I'm trying to be present for the video, also I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 DMs that I haven't read. I'm also in the mod Discord, keeping up with trying to because there's questions that they have about modding in the chat that I have to answer so that they know, so because I want you guys to feel comfortable knowing that they're modding in the chat the way I want them to mod and not just because they're dicks. And then I'm also doing super chats and engaging with the guests. So I do apologize if I'm not getting to your super chats as quickly as you like. But just I also
Maya
have
does
ADHD. I have ADHD and I'm off my meds on weekends. So I need you to work with me.
Maya does way more work on this show than I do. I do the public thing of pressing the play button. She does everything else. So
I have, by the way, the exact same problem. So what'll happen is, and it happens especially for me if I'm setting up a stream, and the setup can take a little while, especially if it's like a different show. So you got to change the graphics and you do all that, and then somebody DMs me, and I'm just like, oh, and then I go, I deal with the DM, and then I forget a critical step of the show, like connecting it to YouTube or something. Nothing significant. Like we've literally had times where In Time has been going on for 15 or 20 minutes. It's been one of the best interviews we've ever done.
Oh, and you're not
We're
streaming?
going great. And then Titans are like, when are you guys going to start? I was like, what the hell do you mean?
I got
That
it.
has happened. And that only happens
Oh
when
my
I get
God.
interrupted during setup. But that's one of
Yep.
the things because one of the things that we use Restream, and we do that for a number of reasons. But you have to connect Restream to YouTube, and you have to connect yourself to so you have to do and so I'll connect to Restream, but I'll forget somebody will DM. I'll forget to connect Restream to YouTube, so it just creates a new hidden video. That's what we're doing. And Titans shielded out. There's 100 people in the end. I'm just like, so tell me how you felt when the baby died in your arms. It's just like it'll be like like we're gonna get a YouTube. We're gonna get 10,000 subs after that, and then all of a sudden it's just like oh, and then it's like how do I tell my guest that all the time? It's like it just seems a little unprofessional, when you're sitting there having to say, this show that we've been doing for the last 15 minutes, kind of got to start over.
Could be worse. Could be the whole show.
Yeah.
I mean, after 15 minutes, it's got to feel like that. It's like, what did I even ask? Like,
it's one of the worst feelings because it's like you want to be professional, you want to do it, and you're just sitting there going. And when it's a guest that's a named guest too, and we've got someone that everybody knows, and something like that happens. Oh Jesus, that's when his Xandering comes in handy. That's really why I keep him around. Is because I can say blame the conservative. He's the reason everything fell apart. To his credit, he's usually like, yeah, it was totally my fault. Oh dear Lord! I did DM you, just so you know. I did actually DM you.
I see that you DM'd me.
I am going to need to get going in like 30 minutes.
Okay. I see that Kip DM me. I see that Marty DM me. I'm one person. Most of my DMs, like if you DM me, it's going to get answered after the show. Let me see. Wow.
Been there.
Let's see. Miranda was dropping dimes in the chat. And for $10, Miranda says, Stone Mountain is an actual mountain just outside of Atlanta. It has a massive Confederate monument carved into the side of it. So yeah, like I said, it's a mountain in a park. It's a city, a mountain and park in just outside of Atlanta. I said that.
Yeah.
There are like 3 people read these, and I'm like, what? And then Marin also said Stone Mountain is a big rock. Like, oh,
okay, to be fair, you may, but when they sent those statements, you may not have said it yet.
No, when they told me, when everybody told me, like right when I stopped the show and said, everybody, get off my ass. That is when all of those started coming through. And I'm like, I withdraw my statement. Like, all right, let's just do all of them because just fuck it.
Do it.
No. All right. So Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostatic crucifixion, says, so the door to the Hollow Earth is hidden behind Robert E. Lee's crotch. Okay, then. No, that does make sense. Thank you. And one day, guys, we're going to do a stream where you guys get to, we're going to do something that's just so super silly, and we'll only stop if you send super chats. But right now, to try to make a show that's not only me reading super chats, I am trying to break them up some. So yeah, they're not all going to get in the same order, but I swear to God, they're all going to get read. And we care about all of you. It's just, there's a lot of them. Don't, giving me money is right and good. I don't want to just, dissuade you from doing that, but I don't know where this other one is. I do want to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's very hard unless you've produced a YouTube show for some significant time too, because it actually looks easy at the beginning. You'll see Evenlux or StreamYards or whatever, and it's funny because Mowdy, who I think was in the chat, he may or may not still be here, but Mowdy first saw In Time, and our production is pretty significant. And he's like, you don't need all of that. You can just do, StreamYard and this and that. And first of all, I'm like, well, yeah, you try, we're literally pulling multiple streams in in, like when we're
Right.
covering Black Lives Matter, whatever. I was just like, you want to see, and that's professional software.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he uses StreamYards, and like his third or fourth show, he was having sound issues. He was having all this. I was like, okay, you're using StreamYards, and you can't get it right. And he's doing a great job. He's doing his shows now, and he wants to really do it and I know he's going to move at some point to the professional high end software. But right now, it's just like you can just see he's just learning. This is how you get in a guest. This is how you prep everybody.
Yeah.
This is how. And you and I, we were all having fun behind the scenes, but we were also doing our regular prep stuff, like who's going to lead into what, how are we going to make the show look good. That's what it takes, and it takes a lot of work. So, you're doing. I think you're doing a spectacular job. Now, that's coming from a show that never starts on time and almost always starts with me muted. So, take it for what it's worth. But
I don't know if you remember, like one show, you were like, "Man, I'm so good. I mute other streams." It was when I was having technical difficulties.
Right. I came on here and you couldn't start. I was like, see, I emit an aura of muteness.
But Kelly, Detroit Queen, Detroit Atheist. I think she changed her name. She used to be, I thought it was Detroit Queen, or maybe I'm wrong. Has become a magnet magic wielder, and I believe this is her first month. So welcome to the fold. Please enjoy your tapioca weasels, your nitties and vaginas. And Jester for $2 says, ahem, astrophysy weasel, astromagnetology, that is all. What? No, you can't do that to Jester. He has his own emoji. Did. He has his own emoji and everything. Stop being weird.
And I don't?
Wow.
Oh, you can hit the goddamn play button, though.
The ability to manipulate the atmosphere and shift the frequency.
Sorry, there we go.
So, like I said,
yeah, he's here. There you go. No, this is better. Yeah, let's
everything that you're seeing taking place right now is a paradigm shift. So, like I said, I know you remember the song by Outkast.
Yeah, like Obsolete Paradigms, the new book by Dick Carrier.
Cast bombs over Baghdad.
Yeah, the one that, passed peer review by failing peer review.
Baghdad is in between Israel and Iran, as you can see my cursor right here.
Okay, can we see it?
No,
yeah. Okay, we got Israel here. Yeah, so this is Israel.
By his cursor.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he was his cursor, like there's his cursor here.
Okay.
And there now his cursor is this little X right here. I don't know why it changed, but whatever. But he's saying that Baghdad, which is here, is between Israel, which is here, and Iran, which is here, and he's not wrong.
Who gave?
Are you laughing at what I just said, or are you laughing at the lies and slander that you're putting on the screen right now? I can't tell, Maya.
Which one is more likely to get you to just let this go?
That's going to cost $500.
I'm laughing at the lies and slander.
Okay.
Right. It's in between. And Baghdad is on the 33rd parallel, just like how Atlanta is on the 33rd parallel. And not a coincidence, right? So
kind of feels like a coincidence.
This is, like I said, this is the embodiment of spiritual warfare. We fighting back. We fighting back not physically. We fighting back spiritually.
Who's we? What are you fighting against? What is the like? What is happening right now?
It's a spiritual warfare, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, we is all the Moors. I think he's speaking for Moors.
Right.
Because we speak truth to power.
Do you?
Right. So now, I know you.
Wow. I mean, I feel like I don't know how to make a more like
What is
densely
that?
anti-Semitic clause than the Rothschild Zionist family owns
Wow.
Israel. Like, can you think of a way to like just
Well, no, and if I could, I wouldn't say it on
good
the
point?
internet.
Good point. That's a good point, Maya. Thank you.
Heard of the
But
Balfour.
yeah, no, like I said, like he again, there's just no there's black people and we are the city on the hill, and then there's all the other sub races that were created by Yakub that we don't need to be nice to because they're sub races. Like it's yeah.
Well, and our we don't harmonize with the sun. We don't absorb the sun's energy and learn from it and get our own spiritual extension. I'm starting to vibe with the guy. Um, you
I
know,
Okay.
hate you.
I hate me too
uh,
for what I just said. So
Yeah,
we're in agreement.
Declaration. The Balfour Declaration that was facilitated in 1917.
Jesus.
I've never heard of this. Do you know what this actually like? Is this a thing that
I do not know what
okay?
this is. No.
Well, I mean, the Rothschilds are evil because anti-Semitic reasons,
They're behind them.
and yeah, they're behind all the bad things.
Is basically the embodiment of the blueprint for the Rothschilds, right? Because they also work in tandem with BlackRock. So everything that you
I don't know what YouTube decided to interpret BlackRock here as, but there's some extra consonants going on.
Yeah, there's no evidence. I don't, Nick. I mean, is there something I'm missing? There's no evidence that the Rothschilds are working
Well,
with BlackRock. I mean,
I
I could
don't.
be wrong
There's no
there,
evidence that
but
they're working with BlackRock. There's no evidence that they own Israel. Now they were a highly influential family.
sure.
I think the Balfour Declaration. I haven't looked it up. My suspicion is it's a real declaration. It may have been one of the first ones that put at least some Palestinians. It was before the establishment of the state of Israel because that was after World War II. But
Yeah.
there was before the establishment of the state of Israel. There was some removal of Palestinians from that land. I just don't remember the details. So that might be what that's a guess.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to guess, right? Because we're to the receipts portion,
Right?
and he's not shedding light on
Uh,
shit.
uh, yeah. Okay, now I have to look this up.
All right, and I know we're getting close to your cut time, so
see it taking place right now on the international.
we can Nick's gonna
It
look this up,
auto-filled
and
the
then
date.
we're gonna
It
wrap up.
auto-filled the date, so there was something. Oh, it was a public statement made by the British government. Okay, so the British government and the British. Oh, okay. So that land was in stewardship of the British government. And then eventually the Brits gave it up for the creation of Israel. So the Balfour, but that was after World War II. The Balfour Declaration was a public statement issued by the British government in 1917 during the First World War, announcing its support for an establishment of a home for the Jewish people in Palestine, then an Ottoman region with a small minority Jewish population. So basically, and again, that would be the land that they were in stewardship of. It wasn't their land, but nobody was using it. Nobody really wanted it, except for the people who had been there for generations who wanted to stay, and that's the Palestinians.
Okay. 1 second.
I want a follow up show. I want a follow up show on what this guy said after none of this came true.
Do you want a follow up show?
No, I want you guys. I want you to suffer through it. I'm gonna. Well, I may not, but
Wait, Vandy, you still have it up. When
want.
did that aired? Like, I want to say in June. When was it? June 19th. So,
Juneteenth.
I would have. Yeah. Oh, you're right.
My brother's birthday.
It's hilarious. I'd be shocked if he had a follow up to something he got wrong.
Well, he's got to explain it if he wants to keep his channel going, right? So it's like
You would think that.
No.
You would think that, but
didn't he have 90,000 subs or something like that? I'm
Yeah.
really fucking pissed now. Just like my, I've been trying to be eloquent and be like all erudite and use like words.
No, people
And
don't like words. They like hearing things that make them feel good. You know this.
I'm learning. Yeah.
Oh
Um,
man, nobody wants us to wrap up, Nick. I don't know
oh,
what's going on.
I don't know. Okay, so I'll tell them. So we In Time is going to go to a breaking show.
Oh,
Donald Trump.
really?
Yes.
What happened?
Donald Trump has come out and said that he is, it sounded almost like a demand of Congress to release the Epstein files as soon as humanly possible.
What?
Um, yeah. So we actually
Okay.
predicted this. We predicted this roughly 24 hours after the discharge petition. And the reason is because after the discharge petition, he instructed Pam Bondi to open investigations into Clinton, the
Mhm.
Treasury Secretary, so on and so forth. Because those are open investigations,
Right.
the Epstein file will
Right.
be immune to release.
Right.
So now he gets to play both sides. He's going to tell Pam Bondi, but he did that 24 hours after the discharge petition passed. So what we said was, what you're going to see next, most likely, is he's going to come out and he's going to sign because he can't defend not signing it. He has to
Okay.
sign when it gets through. So what he's going to do is he's going to steer into the skid, say, "Oh, I want this thing released," and then Pam Bondi's going to wait 14 days after it passes, and on the 15th day, because she's got 15 days to turn it over, 15th day say, I can't turn over anything because it's multiple open investigations, which is when we play the clips of Kash Patel, her, and everybody else saying the investigations concluded there were no other conspirators other than the two that have been arrested and jailed.
So that
Uh,
was breaking news. You can just stay here now, right?
yeah, yeah, I did it. I did it. I'm sticking around now.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
well,
sorry.
I probably got about 5 more minutes, and
Do you
then
have the link? I can redirect
I
to you.
I do. Oh, well, that would be delightful. So
No,
let
yeah,
me.
I would love to pay back the favor because you've rolled into me quite a few times. So while you're doing that, I will get through some of the monetary issues. So Dr.
Yeah,
Tapioca Weasel
let's do that.
gifted us 10 more cultists, and those went to Borg Cube Confederation, not Jester, I'm sorry, Sydney Raptor, uh, K and K's Gigi, Mapleson, Jay Patrick, oh God, Promethean Rebel, Ben Linus, Dr. Fabio Weasel. You gifted yourself. Way to go.
No, that's not me. That's Tsunami.
Oh,
Tsunami.
oh, you're right. You're right. It's you and Leo standing next to each other, holding hands,
I,
kind of
I, I
like
have
Trump, kind of like
I
Trump
have
and
the
Bill
image.
Clinton.
I have the image right here. It's delightful.
Oh, great. I love it.
I'm six
Oh,
foot four.
you have to send that to me. It's going to be
Oh,
the next what do you call it? The thumb. It's going to be on the next thumbnail.
beautiful.
Um, the Humanity and Cody Hughes. And then let's see. I'll get to the super chat, but shortly after that, Joshua G's gifted us 5 more cult members, and those went to Winston M. Crow, not oh God, Confucius. I have no idea how to pronounce this. You're gonna have to help me out, please. Here,
Who's you?
you
Okay.
Crow, not Confuciusornis.
Confucius Ornis, not Confucius Ornis. Yeah, I think
Hey,
yeah.
that works for
Okay.
me. It also went to Farron Salis, Prixie Purple, or what are we? Prixie Nesting Doll Biomes Purple.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
I'm sure it's a dapper joke.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Doris Monsier. And also, you know what, Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion, holy shit, has been dropping. Had to have dropped a dub in the chat by now. So
money talk.
All right. And Lieutenant Matt says, "Holy fuck, I'm in Atlanta right now. I passed a bunch of signs with conspiracy gibberish about the Rothschilds and the Anunnaki. Did I see this shit? Man, that's horrible.
It's Anunnaki. Get it right, God.
Anunnaki. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Nick, what's going on? Do you have your link up yet?
I sent the link to your Discord, and
Yay.
so you should
All
have
right.
it there. We got the show up, and yeah, like I said, we're just going to talk about why Trump is reversing position. The other thing that I love that people don't think about. So he's, or at least MAGA doesn't think, conservatives, not conservatives, Republicans that are on the far right don't think about. They're going to be like, yeah, you see, he wants this released. He could have this released at any time. The reason Congress is having to pass a law compelling the DOJ to release it is because he has told the DOJ not to release it. So now what he's doing is telling the DOJ don't release it under any set of circumstances, and then telling Congress, please sue us to release the documents. And then she's not going to, I mean, that's literally what's going on here. It's insane.
Nick, we're at the end of the show. Please tell us, who are you? Where are you? And what do you have coming up this week?
My name is Nick Suter. I am one of the few white people who can say that I think I vibe with the sun. The coronal ejections, I think I'm sensing them. I think so. I hope that that's not. I mean, I may be claiming too much here, but okay. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Okay, back to reality. My name is Nick. I am the host of In Time. We are a news program, independent news show. We try to dissect what you see in mainstream media, how things are reported, how things dovetail, and put it all in context and history. Co-hosts are is Andrew, who was nice enough to be here early on and give everybody a hard time, and Commander Lance McMillan, who helped stage the war in Iraq. And we've had a number of other guests on, and we try to make sure. I truly believe education is the silver bullet, and we try to be a force to help people get educated about what's going on in their world today in politics. We try to have a good time, but we try to also make sure people understand what's going on. That's In Time. That's
Awesome.
youtube.com/In Time Show.
So yeah, it is in the box. And then your stream to the next show, I put it in the live chat, but also we'll redirect over there as well.
Perfect. Thank you. And then
yep. Sorry, go ahead.
No, and then actually after that, two guys talking politics wanted to follow up after that, so we are going to jump to them after that for the people who want to.
Oh,
so
awesome! Yeah, they're well, say they just Dataless Media is a friend of the show. So, and you know, Heckman is welcome to come on, but he's always asleep. We stream late, so. All right, so we're gonna get out of here to let you move on. Nick, thank you for coming on, and hopefully that wasn't too painful. And
it was a blast as always, and I really appreciate now that we're off and that you closed down. I could thank you for not bringing up the nipple clamp thing again. That was really uncomfortable last time.
No, we're still streaming, Nick.
What? You said the show was done and I could go.
Oh yeah, but we're still live.
All
but
right.
Please feel free to talk about nipple clamps. We don't.
No, we're not bringing that. We're not bringing that up again.
Oh, we're not bringing. Oh, yeah.
I was thanking you for not bringing that.
Oh, not bringing it up. Oh, yeah. I'm here to help.
I think I may have been the one who brought that up. Then that could be on me.
All right.
Well, I'm going to leave before he actually whips those out. All right. Have a good one. Talk to you.
Have a good one, everybody. And make sure you come back
5 minutes.
next week. We are doing our first episode of science. Wait, physics is hard.
Physics is hard.
Yeah.